Hey, folks, welcome to the Cincinnati Razorback Room. Welcome back to the Cincinnati Razorback Room. I'm going to be your host on today's video. I'm Dennis, one of the inventors of Star Power Baseball. And one of the great things about Star Power Baseball is that we listen to you guys. Now, years ago, a fellow from Indiana called me and said, we need to have some random events occur in Star Power Baseball. He gave me some examples from other games that have this. And so we decided that random events don't take place very often, but when they do, they're exciting. And so what we did was we used the number 3. That's right, the number 3 on a card. Let me pull up a number 3 here. I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to move out of your way a little bit here. And you can see here, we have Roberto Clemente, and you can now see his number 3 that he's got right here. And when you spin the card and it lands on that number 3, when it lands on that, then you will start setting things into motion. In fact, there you go. When it lands on the number 3, then things begin to happen. And you get to spin this card. When it lands on the number 3, it says spin this card. Okay, so you flip it over and you spin it, and it's going to land on a certain number here. Let me fix that there. See that? It's going to land on one of these numbers. And when it does, you'll get that card out that appropriates that particular number. It's that simple. So we'll go back and grab Clemente again. He spins his card right there, and it lands on the 3. Pow, right there, the 3. All right, so then I get out this card where it says here, spin this card, turn it over, put it in the spinner, and I spin this card right here. And then it lands on a number. Now we're going to go through those numbers one by one and show you exactly what those numbers mean, okay? We're going to make it very simple, very concise, and very, very easy to follow. So we spin Roberto, and Roberto spins the 3, bang. Then we get out the card that says spin this card. This is the first card you're going to spin. This is the Master 3 card. Okay, this one has all these numbers on it. We're going to go through each one of these numbers and show you what the result means on each one of these numbers right here. The first one that we'll see is the number 1. When you spin the 3 card and it comes up on the number 1, it says right here, there's the number 1. You take it out, you turn it over. The ball is hit between the outfielders. Spin the outfield card to determine the location. They collide. The ball rolls to the wall. Spin the Master 3 card. Again, the Master 3 card is this one. Okay? Spin it. Then they collide. The ball rolls to the wall. Spin the Master 3 card. Use the batter's S rating. His S rating is his speed rating. If the batter is equal or exceeds the result, that means if it's a 3 and you spin a 3, 4, or 5, then he is safe at home with an inside the park home run. If it's lower than his S rating, say it's a 1 or a 2, and he's in, if the batter's S rating is lower than the result, say he's a 1 or a 2 and you spin a 4, then he's safe at third. All base runners will score, and it'll look something like this right here.
Well hit, deep right center, off the base of the wall. McClain shoots through second. De La Cruz up to second. Furious windmill is on. McClain to the plate. De La Cruz to third, and first plunge. 1-run game, ball gets by. Ellie offside. And that's why you pay them to come see this kid play, because he is some kind of exciting.
there you have it, the inside the park home run, and that is on a result of a number 1 on the card. So let's suppose we don't get a number 1, we spin a number 2. So we'll go grab the number 2 card. It's very simple. This card right here, we flip it over. The ball is hit sharply to a middle infielder, or kind of weirdly, let's say weirdly to a middle infielder. Spin the infield card to determine where, the location. The fielder makes a diving catch or a regular catch or some kind of freak play happens. If any runners are on base, they're all out. This could result in a triple play and no runners score, kind of like this.
That'll put 2 on and nobody out for Paul Goldschmidt. To get yours, runners go, and the pitch is lined. Reyes to second for 1, to first for a triple play. Both runners moving, a soft liner to Jose Reyes. He throws it to DJ LeMahieu, and then to Ben Paulson. The Rockies turn 3.
Hey, that was a pretty good bat flip right there by Goldschmidt. How about that, man? And hey, we talk about bat flips. Well, there's Paul Goldschmidt doing a bat flip. Okay. Now that's the number 2. All right, now we're going to go to the number 3. The number 3 is kind of a strange event. We'll go over here. And it says the number 3, you get the card out, you flip it over. If the bases are empty, that's going to be catcher's interference. Now we're doing this because it's ease of gameplay. Because a lot of times catcher's interference happens with runners on base. But we're going to do it for ease of gameplay, that if nobody's on, then it's catcher's interference. Okay? That makes it kind of easy. However, spin the batter. Even after this 3 has happened, spin him again. And the offense may elect to use the result of this spin, or they may elect to have the batter take first base with any runners advancing if they are forced. It looks something like this.
Tap slowly, but it hit the glove of the catcher, Joseph, so Ellsbury will once again reach on catcher's interference. Knocked the glove off.
It just absolutely.
Now you see that they continued the play even though it was catcher's interference and blatant catcher's interference. The glove came off. I mean, he knocked the guy's glove off, but they kept going with the play. And instead of taking the ground out, they took the catcher's interference. Let's suppose, though, that there would have been a guy on third and it was the winning run that scored. They may have taken the out if that would have been the winning run. So you get your choice there on the 3 of catcher's interference. Now, we use it to where nobody's on base. So that makes it real easy. You're going to take either the result of your spin or catcher's interference. It's very simple. Now let's go to the center. It says rules of the replay, rules of the respin apply to these results. So make sure you read the rules of the respin. Now if there's runners on base, then this is a balk. Base runners will advance 1 base or immediately spin the batter. If the result is not a hit or a walk, spin the batter again using the second result. So I can either take a balk or I can spin the batter, and if he gets a hit or a walk, take that result, or spin like a WH that you guys spin HW. I could just spin the batter 2 times, try to get a safety. So this really penalizes a pitcher, and it kind of looks something like this right here.
A point to the pitcher. It's a balk! That's a walk-off balk! And the Reds win! A stunned Whistler.
Now you can also see that on a balk, the pitcher always, without a doubt, the pitcher will always go What just happened? What just happened? Well, that's what the 3 card is. It's what just happened. And that's on the result of a 3. Now we're going to go to the most common result on this card, which is the number 4. And on a number 4, let's see what it says to do here. We take the card, we turn it over. The batter hits a shallow looper into the outfield. Spin the outfield card to determine the location where it is. Spin the outfield card again and use the following results. And you can read those results there on the back of your 3 card. So it could be a single, it could be a double, it could be an out, it could be an error with everybody safe. But here's what that generally looks like.
2-2 pitch, a little pop-up. Castro out, second baseman, and it drops. And 2 runs are going to score, and the A's are going to win it. Unbelievable. Starlin Castro had his glove on it.
That would be the walk-off single right there. So it would be spinning a 4 and then spinning an M or an H. But it could also look like this.
Put it in a mode that still is baseball.
Ellie Johnson floats one into shallow center. That ball's dropping for a base hit. And the Braves have tied the game on a 2-out base hit from Johnson as Brzezinski scores from second. All 3 Braves runs have come on 2-out bloops.
And you can see there that the batter runner gets a double on this particular call right here. So kind of cool that he can do a single, double. He could even get on third base on an error with everybody scoring. On the single, you saw 2 runs score because they were running because it was the end of the game. But I have it so that runners will advance 1 base on this. On an X, though, he's thrown out, man, but all the runners advance. Now let's go to the final number, and that is the number 5 right here, the number 5. Let's see what happens on a number 5. Take the card, turn it over, and it says, the ball is hit to the outfield, deep. Spin the outfield card to determine the location. The outfielder makes a leaping catch, robbing the batter of a home run. Base runner at third will tag and score, but all other runners will hold. The pitcher is so inspired that he gains an additional respin. This could even take your pitcher over his regular number of respins because he is so excited. And let's watch this play.
I think you just get used to that and you start pacing yourself. That's high. He just may have missed it. I don't know. Bo Jackson back, leaps, and he makes the catch. Bo Jackson timing that high drive by Jack Clark perfectly, robs him of a home run, and it'll retire the side. Drive deep and high to left field. Now Jackson, watch his leaping ability as he goes all the way back to the wall in left field. And there he is, up over the wall to drag down the home run.
Hey, I could watch a play like that all day long, watching Bo Jackson just thrilling. He's so cool to watch. But anyway, you saw how super pumped up he was. Imagine the pitcher saying, my big guy out there in left just robbed a homer. So he gets an extra shot of adrenaline and he gains an extra respin. So there you have it, guys, in a nutshell. The number 3 card, meaning all those different results, 6, 7, 8, 10 different results. But the basic thing is when you use it, it's what just happened? What just happened right here? And that's the thrill of the 3 in Star Power Baseball. Hey, I'm Dennis. I'm your host again, hoping to see you next time on our Star Power Baseball. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel. We always save that to the end because most of you tuned out by now anyway. Hey, if you want a deal, the new 2024 Star Power Baseball game has just been released just a couple of days ago. We've already put a few out there to some people that wanted the new set. I hope you do. It's on sale right now for $99, and that includes shipping and handling. Comes with the brand new 2023 players, as well as a brand new, never before released 1956 All-Stars. The 1956 All-Stars are all there, and the game's beautiful. It's on anodized aluminum. Hey, give me a call. You guys know my number. If not, email me at warhammerworld@hotmail.com. Go to our website on Facebook, which is Star Power Baseball. Tune into our podcast on Star Power Cast. Get it wherever your podcast is obtained from, on iTunes or Spotify, wherever you use to get them. Check out our Star Power Cast. It's talking about Star Power Baseball and baseball in general, as well as other baseball board games. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Great episode today of Star Power Baseball. And I'm going to leave you with this little dude here. I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to leave you, hang on, let me find him again here. I'm going to leave you one more time with these.
And you watch, you just get used to that and you start pacing yourself. That's high. He just may have missed it. I don't know. Bo Jackson back, leaps, and he makes the catch. Bo Jackson timing that high drive.
See you next time on Star Power Baseball.